I wish to go over a challenge that I know many of you are experiencing lately, and that's the challenge of feeling like you're the only one who is making healthier decisions. You might feel isolated, even if you live in a full house. You might feel kind of closed off because you are really trying to take care of yourself this year and you're trying to eat healthier and trying to exercise. However, not everyone in the house is on board with that. And so you might find yourself having to cook two different meals, and that can be very time consuming and very stressful. And even just thinking about that, you might even feel a little bit selfish for thinking that. And so, what we want to do is we want to begin to challenge some of these thoughts that we're having so that way you can live that healthy, joyful life that you are worthy of experiencing. And so this is a common challenge. So don't feel alone. There's a lot of people who feel the same way as you do. And so what I want to share with you today is just three insights that can help you get past this common struggle. And so the first thing we want to consider is starting to question the thoughts that we have around the feelings of selfishness in terms of taking care of ourselves. Again, whether you're trying to eat healthier or exercising more this year. And so, one powerful question that you can begin asking yourself is it really selfish to feed myself in a way that nourishes my body? Is it really selfish for me to take the time to exercise and energize my body and to strengthen my body? And if it is, how do I know that it's true? And what you'll find is once you begin to reflect on this question, and if you are someone who finds journaling helpful, that can be a great tool. Maybe you like to meditate and reflect on this question, or maybe you're like me who likes to go for walks, and that's where I get a lot of my best ideas and insights. But whatever the case for you, is we want to consider, is this thought really true? Is this really selfish of me? And let's just say, going back to the analogy, let's say that you're a mom, you're wanting to cook more healthier meals for yourself. How much energy as a parent and how much patience, how much strength do you need to have in order to take care and handle your responsibilities for the day? Whether it's taking the kids to school, whether it's doing laundry, going to work and coming back and having the energy to cook your meals, how much do you have in order to get those things done? And so when you're cooking for yourself and you're taking that time to exercise, we can start to consider, well, if this is helping you get more energy, get more strength, feel your best so that you can be there for your family at your fullest, is that really a selfish act? And so this can be helpful going through this and reminding yourself. The next tip is for those who often find themselves wondering, why can't everyone in the house eat like me? You're making all these changes to eat healthier this year, and it'd be so much more easier if everyone else was on board with you. But that's not always the case. And what we want to remember is we can't change other people. And often when we do, and in my experience, when it's family, it's a lot more challenging. And what you'll find is that they tend to stick to their guns a lot harder. They don't want to make any changes. They don't want to feel forced to make any changes. So it's best to take the approach of leading by example. And what I mean by that is what you'll find often is when you start to take care of yourself and you start to eat healthier and you start to exercise, what's going to happen is your energy is going to improve. You're going to get a lot stronger. You're going to show up in new ways that other people are going to notice, especially your family. And when they start to notice these changes in you, that can also always that can often be inspiring for them to see. And just being exposed to a lot of these habits, because let's face it, if you're eating healthier, the fridge is going to be stocked more with vegetables, more with fruit, more with healthy food. And there's going to be more exposure to that. So that's going to be in their awareness. And maybe you start to see that over time, you see some of their habits start to change. And maybe for lunch, they take an apple with them. Maybe their dinners change in a way because you make a side salad, and you make it really good, so they actually enjoy having the salad. Doesn't taste bland to them. There's many ways that you can change your food and change your cooking, adding spices and different ways to cook that anybody can enjoy. So that's why I always like looking for new ways to cook food and experiment and be creative. So I recommend just taking that time for yourself and watching some of the habits of those around you begin to change and doing so with patience. The last thing to consider is you want to ask yourself what's really stopping you from giving yourself permission to take care of yourself? What's really stopping you from giving yourself permission to exercise and to eat healthy? Sometimes it's not in your awareness, but you give power to other people. And you'll know this is the case when you want to start eating healthier, but you're waiting for your whole family to be on board to eat healthy with you. Or you want to start exercising in the mornings, but maybe your spouse has other plans. And so you don't want to disappoint them. That's giving power to other people. And that's waiting for permission to take care of yourself. So we want to consider this and reflect on this. I recommend practicing what you learned here. And you'll notice that making healthier choices over time will feel more natural to you. Thank you for watching.